I search the darkest pools of night for a beam of glorious light, as my soul waits in faith to see a fragment of your love for me. I wait and wait and wait in vain for light to shine and love to gain. Tear-filled eyes meet the earth's cold touch, as doubts and fears hold me in their clutch. Yet grace and truth whisper in the breeze. Should not God's promises you seize? In this moment of faltering faith, lean all the more upon His grace. I listen deep and tremble more, and gaze into the sky I had before. Deepest darkness meets my eyes, swallowing up my tear-filled cries. Truth and grace whisper once again, take heart, the darkness is not dark to Him. If you could gather up the night's dark folds and hide yourself in its darkest holds, or journey to the ends of the earth, even wish to blot out the day of your birth, if you could somehow ride the wings of the wind that His mercy brings, and escape from His faithful reach on some uninhabited island beach, if you could wander in desert lands and wind your way out of His hands, if you could do all this and more, He still would never forsake His love for you, but pour more faithful love and compassions deep, till it would be a mountain peak so steep you'd climb and climb and climb its heights and never see its end in your sights. You'd wander in the desert land only to find your steps in His hands. You'd seek the lonely island shore only to find His presence sought you more. You'd ride the wings of the wind's swift course and find His word was its source. You'd hide in darkest folds of night only to find His love shining brighter than any light. For His grace and mercy will pursue you to the end your whole life through. Quiet silence filled with perfect peace follow grace and truth's timely speech. I hold my breath and peer once more with newborn eyes that I had not before. I see the dark jeweled canopy and know God's love stretches over me. Still I walk by faith and not by sight, for God's faithful love is my light. For I had been searching for the echo of a song that Christ was singing all along, seeking for love's presence in the dark of night, as though darkness snuffed out love's blazing light. For true love radiates from Calvary on the darkest day of history, when Jesus' blood was shed for me to cleanse my soul and set me free from sin's grim shackles and death's dark chains, from fear's relentless power and Satan's reign. Jesus swallowed up my curse and crime, standing in my place that day and time. He drank the Father's righteous rage and fought the war I could never wage. His soul was crushed, His life was spent, the veil was torn, forever rent, opening the way back into God's presence, where salvation flows with full acceptance. And though Christ's body lay dead in the tomb, the third day resurrection life and light did bloom, for the Father raised the Son up from the grave and bestowed on Him the power to save those who come to Him in faith by His awesome power and blood-bought grace. This love shines deep for faith to see, though darkness hides its reality. For blazing love shines bright and true for all to see, both me and you. For it does not matter what sky we meet, whether it be one crowned with jewels on ebony, or an angry swirling grayish hue, or bright as crystal, soft and blue. For God's glorious promise is ever arrayed at the cross, where His love was forever displayed.